Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So ADA has pushed in further into the resistance area that is relevant for a possible B wave top, which could then result in another drop down in a wave 2. And we already got rejected, but not as strongly. So not strong enough for me to say that this is now going to come down, okay? In fact, I would rather expect further upside in line with Bitcoin, Ethereum, if you've watched my videos there. So first of all, bigger picture, where do we come from? From the rally end of December, yeah, we moved up in 5 waves. I think everybody should know that by now. Had the 5-wave move up with an ending diagonal here, which always indicates exhaustion. Then it broke down, we came down in an ABC correction in what I either see as a wave 2. If it's a wave 2, we should rally in a third wave, and it could take us to 50 cents and beyond. That possibility is certainly on the table and has been on the table since we touched that area. Yeah, highlighted to you those two possibilities, that either wave 2 could be finished here and wave 3 is going to rally, or that the other possibility, that this is just an A wave, we're moving up in a B wave, and we will come down in C, and then have final support for this wave 2 in this support area strategically. Should be quite clear, so anybody who entered in the support areas is happy about profits. Yeah, these are the trend reversal areas I highlighted to you that are relevant for this move, and so far these did work out, and this is sort of also what would be in line with my strategy. Yeah, then everybody needs to decide for themselves. Do you take partial profits now, or do you just move up your stop loss to secure at least the partial profits, right, and take any risk out? So these are the possibilities, or take the initial investment out. There's different possibilities how that can be done. At the moment, I see a potential 5-wave move up, but I'm starting to lean towards saying we only have 3 in line with Bitcoin. I'm going to explain that to you in a minute, because it could be a B wave top. Yeah, it could be a B wave top. I did think before we could just get here something like an A, B, C, and B, which is still possible, but you look where we already pushed to in this resistance area. So this resistance area only really goes to 44 cents. So that is a B wave, if it gets above 44 cents, will be unlikely. Why is that unlikely? Because a B wave only in the rarest of cases would exceed the 1.38 FIB retracement here. Yeah, as per the wave principle, yeah, you would not normally expect a B wave to get above that 1.38 retracement. However, what you need to understand is that we're now in the crypto market. Yeah, the time when that wave principle was made, sort of the principles and the rules and guidelines were developed, crypto wasn't around. So I have also seen overshooting B waves that did go all the way up to the 200% extension. So from that point of view, we have to take it step by step here. You have to take it level by level and understand what could be happening. But I told you already the 2 main possibilities. So either wave 2 finished here and we're now in the wave 3 that could take us to above 50 cents, or this is just an A wave. We're now rallying up in a B wave, which would be corrective and then should come down in C. As so often, we won't really know until we get the first deeper pullback. So far, we haven't seen a deeper pullback. The deeper pullback will be the will be the stress test, okay? Because let's be honest, if we completed the wave 2 and we're now rallying in a third wave, we should get a 5-wave move. So after 5 waves are complete here, we should see something like this. And the wave 2 entry point here, that will be the first deeper pullback. That will give us a clue if we are indeed in a wave 3, then we should see a higher low. Or if we are here doing a B wave top, we should actually come down from here. That's why we need always confirmation through those pullbacks, and that's why we can only really, the best we can do at the moment, is follow the waves and try to understand when they could be finished. Yeah. What I can tell you certainly that there was a significant rally of those support areas, both of them. I would move up my stop loss, at least take the risk out, Okay, so this was the count I gave in the previous video. We expected further upside, happened. Yeah, all good. This move is clearly over. But does it mean the 5 waves are over? Not necessarily, because with a change of the count, which I'm currently preferring, we would see another leg up, and I can explain to you why. So we talked about, what targets did we actually talk about in the last video? Let me check. I think we talked about, in terms of retracements, probably here what did we talk about? We talked about 40.6, 41.4. Yeah, we got rejected here, basically. Yeah, we broke briefly above it, but got rejected. But the 1.38 is still on the table here, 44 cents, no problem. And I think this would be a key area when we move higher. Not that we will definitely stop there, but that we should see some kind of a reaction, ideally. Yeah, ideally. Just from what you would reasonably expect. But why would I say that, or why would I prefer now one more step higher? It's just due to the situation on the Bitcoin Ethereum charts. And as I said yesterday, my concern was a bit that this wave 4 was a bit too short. I did explain that yesterday. So what I'm doing, I'm moving that up. Yeah, and think this was actually a 5, and this here is now the 4. And we get a proper 4. Yeah, a proper 4. Which would allow for another leg up. And in terms of the relevant support areas, then you can see the relevant support areas between 40.57 cents basically and 38.8. So as long as we're holding 38.8, everything should be good and continuation should be able to move up further. There should be further continuation, which should give you now very clear information where you could, if you like to, and it's an individual decision, where you could move your stop loss to. If you entered here or here, you could get out, stopped out in profit if you set your stop loss somewhere below the 38.8 cent level. Yeah, either way you would be in profit. And the thing is, if you set it there, you have a high chance that it will still rally as long as it holds that. And if you get stopped out, at least you would prevent further losses. However, a case could be made to set it rather below that swing low, just to be more on the safe side, because you don't want to be stopped out and then it starts to rally. But that's an individual decision. Certainly, I think this is the area from where, in a wave 5, it could still rally. This is the area, key levels here, 40.57 cents, broke already. So ideally, yeah, ideally we would like to see now a move into the 38.2 fib level, 39.6, or even 38.8, but that would be the maximum. Ideal level is always here the 38.2 fib level, but we don't always reach that. So we are now in the support area. So don't be surprised if it suddenly starts to rally, because it has done what it needs to do in this 4th wave. We also could possibly reasonably could say that we have a 3-wave move down here. Not entirely clear what it might always do, which is at the moment impossible to say, but that's why we've got these support areas. It might do this A, B, C in wave 4, yeah, and then have the wave 4 here. That's at this stage a little unclear, and then we could still get confirmation from here, so that's a little unclear. But we never know that before, yeah, that's why you get these areas where low risk, high reward entries are of course possible. If you choose to do so, you know, you could go long here. This is certainly you could say a possible area for a long trade. However, you need to be aware we've already rallied a lot now, and also we are now pretty on a pretty high level here in the support area. Yeah? So you're still far away from the stop loss. So be careful here with position sizing. Yeah, the 44 cent level is certainly something that we could look at as a possible target. It's more resistance. I mean, if we really talk about targets, then with that latest price information, we could draw here, take the length of 1 to 3 and go to the low, and then we've got different targets here for the 5th wave, 43.1, so 38.2 fib level, and 44.88 as possible targets. Yeah, these are common targets that would not surprise me in terms of measuring targets. Above that we've got 47.8. These are sort of the next extension targets. Yeah. Okay, that's sort of my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.